paid to speak, fortunately, and I'll go and I'll speak to a big audience of people, which I absolutely love doing. And I'm really into trying to improve that and find techniques to make it work better, and just, you know, engaging with people like Ashley and Andrew and different ideas and different ways of doing things has been great for me. And it's also helped in a sales process as well. So, and that's where this story comes from. And traditionally, most of my businesses have been medium-sized businesses. There's not many businesses that I've dealt with that have been big blue chip or public sector organisations. And to be honest, when I was in recruitment, that was pretty much the same as well. So I think I've had a bit of a mental block with that sort of organisation. I always had this image that, you know, if you were selling to people like that, it would be quite a formal process, and they probably wouldn't like me because I'm not very formal in the way that I present, because I tell stories. And so I had to pitch to this really big potential customer. And in my mind, as I was preparing for it, I sat down and did my prep, and I wanted to tell a story, and I'm thinking, they're just not going to like it. It's just not what they expect. It's not what they want. It's not going to work at all. And so I thought, well, I'm not doing it, and played with the idea a bit, and then I thought, nope, I'm definitely going to do it. So I walked in there, and it was everything that I thought it was going to be. Very formal, 3 people sat behind the desk, very grim-faced. And they said, right, and I was sat quite far from them, and so I moved my chair a bit nearer, and I sat down, and they said, right, would you like to, and started setting an agenda. And I said, actually, I'd like to tell you a story. And they went, okay. And I just told them a story about some work that I'd done with somebody. This was a contract around outplacement, so I told them a story about a guy that I'd done some mentoring with and helped him get a job through the things that he'd done on LinkedIn. And within this story were all indications of the kind of advice that I give people that really works, and hard evidence of that. But it was very much in a story format. And they started off like this, and they ended up like that. And they really bought into it. And I just knew I'd won that. You just know, don't you? You know, when it goes well. And I thought, you know, when I kind of came away from that, and I didn't, it was almost, without sounding arrogant, I didn't need to ring them up to know I got it. I just knew, you know, you just do sometimes. And I was walking back to the train, and I just thought, that's a definite impact that Speakeasy's had on me. Because I definitely, before Speakeasy, wouldn't have done that. I'd have been influenced too much by what I thought it was going to be and what I thought they expected of me. But it doesn't matter who you are, I think, you're always going to be influenced by a good story.